Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing outside. It is a balmy wind chill of negative 15 right now. I am so delighted to be doing this. Thank God their mothers love them. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this crap. Hopefully, they don't kick me off because I can't hit the mute for music. I'm going to try to talk over top of it, so hopefully, I don't have to. We are getting our warm up done, waiting for officials. Officials are rolling out now. Oh, my goodness gracious. Whew. There was lots of runs to Myers this morning to get unders and thermals for everybody. I think most of them are wearing gaiters underneath their helmets because it's freaking cold. Uh, it is a really cool rink, though, I have to say, even though we're freezing our booties off. Uh, they have fire pits down there. Big jumbotrons for the score. I don't know if you can actually see it. I can't zoom in because my fingers are frozen and my phone's not responding. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it is pretty cool that the dasher is clear. Last I checked, Rob was camped out near the fire pits. He was being a big wimp. All right, looks like we're cleaning up the pucks, getting ready to start our game. Is Evansville Thunder versus Lake Central Blue. We're Bulldog Park Ice Arena, right outside of Chicago, and it's cold. Looks like we're going with the national anthem this morning. I appreciate American pride, but I am not taking my sock hat off, y'all. I love the USA, but I can do it while I'm all bundled up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. National anthem playing. Wow. Looks like we're starting out our day with Parker in net. Holy juice Louise, it's cold out here. All right, starting lineup. Looks like we have Burke, Chandler, Wolf, Hoppenjans, and Oliver. That's Chandler Wolf for defense. Oliver, Hoppenjans, and Burke out for the offense. Puck drop, here we go. Shot, Oliver, and blocked. Sorry, I can't zoom in anymore, guys. I don't think my fingers are going to be able to get my phone to respond to it. Changing some legs. Let's see. We got Rideout, Dalton, Piper, Johnny Dalton, just to be clear. Piper. Then we have Hoon and Virta out for offense or defense. Virta up to Piper. Nice stick, Piper. Hoon on the move. Oh. Chris Dalton in. Getting some new legs out. Looks like we've got Chris Dalton, Ottilie, Rob, Ollie Hills, and Milo Hills. Ooh. Milo on the move. Shot, block. Oh, Chris was right there, just off. And that's an ice. New legs coming out. Let's see. Oliver, Willis, Burke, Wolf, and Chandler. That's Oliver, Willis, and Burke for offense, Wolf and Chandler for defense. It's 12:14 left in the first period. Score still 0-0. Shot by Burke. Little wide. Shot Burke blocked. Oh, goodness gracious. Whew. It is chilly out here, folks. And I know I'm talking about the cold, but I'm trying to talk over the stereo so I don't get banned by Facebook. Oliver on the move. Oof. We got a penalty coming for Evansville. Player down on the ice. Check from behind on Oliver. Looks like we're going to go on the PK at 11:32 left in the first period. That's a check from behind on Oliver. Out for the PK, we're going to have Rob, Virta, Rideout, and Johnny Dalton. That's Rob and Virta, Rideout, and Dalton out for the PK. Oh, they're giving a 2 and 10. It looks like, let's see, who we got sitting with him. I can't tell from here. Oh. Rideout on the move. Chandler out for the PK. That's Robin Chandler out on the PK. Rideout, and Dalton still out on the offense. Rideout going in. Looks like Burke is coming out for Rideout. That's an ice. We got a minute 4 left on the PK with 10 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first period. Looks like we've got Virta and Oliver Hills out for. Oh, I was totally wrong about that. That wasn't Oliver that went in for the check from behind. That was, I always invert those numbers. I am really bad about that. Sorry, that was a Wolf. 1661. It always screws me up. Sorry, guys. I was wrong. So we got Oliver and Burke out for offense, Virta and Ollie Hills out for defense, and it was Wolf in the box with a 2 and 10 for check from behind. Sorry, it's cold. My brain is frozen. It's not working. $30 left on the PK. $15. And we are even. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period, and we are even. We've got, let's see here. We're probably going to get some new legs coming out now that have a stoppage of play. Looks like we have Rob and it looks like Hoon out for defense. Quinones, Hoppenjans, and Piper out for offense. That's Rob and Hoon for defense. Quinones, Hoppenjans, and Piper out for offense. We are now even. Shot in the net. More new legs. Let's see. Chandler and Virta out for defense. Chris Dalton, Rideout, and Milo Hills out for offense. That's Milo Hills, Rideout, and Chris Dalton out for offense. Chandler and Virta out for defense. Rideout on the move. Virta shot. 8 minutes, 31 seconds. Got a little shoving match going in front of the net. Chris Dalton going in. All right. Looks like Burke's out for Milo Hills. Rob's coming out for Chandler. Shot in the net again. Going all the way down. Looks like Ollie Hills and Rob are going to be out on defense. Burke, Ottilie, and Oliver will be out for offense. We got 7 minutes and 59 seconds left in the first. There we go. Go, Oliver, go. Oh, nice moves. Oh, Step up, step up, step up. There we go. Go, Bert. Hoppenjans out. Oh, that's Hoppenjans, Burke, and Ottilie out for offense. Rob and Ollie Hills out for defense. It's like Ottlie's going in. Johnny Dalton's coming out. Oliver went in, and Piper's coming out. Virta's out for Ollie Hills. That's Virta Rob out for defense. Piper, Hoppenjans, and Johnny Dalton out for offense. Hoon out for Rob. So Hoon and Virta out. 6:18 left in the first. Hoon, Virta on defense. Johnny Dalton, Piper, and Hoppenjans out for offense. 6:18 left in the first period. That is a score for Lake Central at 5:28 left in the first. Score Lake Central, that's Evansville 0, Lake Central 1. We got some new legs. We got Rideout, Willis, and Chris Dalton out for offense. Chandler and Rob out for defense. That's Chandler, Rob defense. Willis, Rideout, and Chris Dalton out for offense. Let's get it back, Thunder. Shot, Rideout, and block. Oh, Rideout moving again. Oh, man. Willis going in. Milo Hill's coming out. Little high. Milo going in. Four minutes left in the first period. All right. Looks like we got Virta in. Oliver and Burke in. So Oliver, Burke, and Milo Hills out for offense. Rob and Virta in for defense. Good keep, Virta. Rob going in. Ollie Hills coming out. Changing up the offensive line. Looks like Ottilie, Hoppenjans, and Piper are coming out for offense. Virta and Ollie Hills out for defense. Changing our offense again. Let's see. We got Rideout, Chris Dalton, and Johnny Dalton. So both the Dalton boys and Rideout out for offense. Virta and Ollie Hills out for defense. Rideout. Oh, right off the post. 2:33 left in the first period. Looks like Rob and Hoon are coming out for the defense. That's both Dalton boys and Rideout out for offense. Rob and Hoon out for defense. Rideout going back in. Minute 45 left in the first. Rideout going in, Burke coming out. That's the Dalton boys and Burke on offense. Robin Hood on defense. Oh. Hoppenjans out for Chris Dalton. We are under a minute left in the first period. Let's see. We've got Virta and Chandler out for defense. Hoppenjans, Oliver, and who else are you bringing out, folks? Apparently we can't count because we only had 4 out. Good. Milo Hills was coming out. So that's Virta and Chandler out for defense. Hoppenjans, Oliver, and Milo Hills out for offense. We got Wolf at the box. Milo going in. Over to Hoppenjans. Shot. And blocked. 31 seconds left in the first. It's still Evansville 0, Lake Central 1. Oliver shot. Blocked. Oliver moving again. 4 seconds. Shot blocked. 0.6 seconds left in the first period. Well, they're going to go ahead and end the period. All right, that's the end of the first period. It's Evansville 0, Lake Central 1. Here, guys, my husband's not using this. This is a heated pad. My husband's not using it, so somebody might as well get some use out of it. My husband decided to go down to the fire pit. Wimp. Oh. Oh. All right, looks like we're starting out our second period with Oliver, Rideout, and Burke on offense. Looks like we have still got Parker in net. We're going to have Hoon and Wolf out on defense. That's Hoon and Wolf on defense. Burke, Oliver, and Rideout out for offense. Rideout on the move. Shot blocked. I cannot feel my nose anymore. Oh, so close. Oliver Hills. Let's see, Ollie and Rob are out for defense now. Still have Burke, Oliver, and Rideout out for offense. Shot and in the net. Chandler and Virta coming out for defense. Looks like Johnny Dalton, Piper, and Hoppenjans out for offense. That's Hoppenjans, Piper, and Johnny Dalton out for offense. Chandler and Virta out for defense. Oh, oh. All right, that's an ice. 12 minutes, 28 seconds left in the second period. Evansville 0, Lake Central 1. Looks like Milo, Chris Dalton, and Ottilie out for offense. Wolf and Hoon out for defense. That's Wolf and Hoon out for defense. Milo, Hills, Ottilie, and Chris Dalton out for offense. Oh, oh, yes! That is the score, Ottilie, from Chris Dalton. That makes it 1-1 at 11:50 left in the second period. That was scored by Ottilie from Chris Dalton. Oh, whew. All right, new sets of legs out. Looks like we've got Rob and Ollie Hills out for defense. We've got Bert, Rideout, and Oliver out for offense. Rideout going into the zone. And score Rideout. Score Rideout. That's 2-1 Evansville with 11:32 left in the second period. Score by Rideout. It looks like maybe their little hands have thawed out or they're frozen so they can't feel anything and they're just playing despite the fact that they don't have limbs anymore. Woo! Rideout up to oh. Trip. No trip? No, no trip. All right. Woo, Piper almost did the splits. That has to not feel good. All right, got some new legs. Piper, Hoppenjans, Johnny Dalton out for offense. Virta and Chandler out for defense. That's Virta and Chandler out for defense. Piper, Johnny Dalton, and Hoppenjans out for offense. 10:30 left in the second period. 2-1 Evansville. Hoppenjans on the move. Shot and block. Oh my goodness gracious. Ten minutes left in the second period. Piper going in. Got points, yes. Shot Chandler. Shot Piper. Oh. All right, Chandler going in. Hoppenjans. Let's see, Chris and Johnny Dalton out. They're getting some new legs. Looks like Hoon and Wolf out for defense. So that would be Hoon and Wolf out for defense, and Chris Dalton, Milo Hills, and Ottilie out for offense. 9 minutes, 6 seconds left in the second period. That's 2-1 Evansville. 2-1 Evansville. Moving over to Wolf. Wolf going in. Ottilie picking it up. Shot Ottilie. Blocked. Oh, my goodness. All right. Willis coming out for Chris Dalton. So that's Willis, Ottilie, and Milo Hills out for offense. Wolf and Hoon out for defense. Milo going in. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. We are going to go on a power play. No? Yes, we're going on a power play with 8 minutes and 37 seconds left. We will be on the power play. I'm not 100% sure what they put him in for. I'm thinking maybe interference, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So we got power play out there. It's like Virta, Rideout, Johnny Dalton, Oliver, and Burke for power play. All right. Rideout got open ice on the move to Johnny Dalton over to Burke. Shot blocked. Virta keeping it in. Rideout on the move, lost his footing. 1 minute left in the power play. 1 minute left in the power play. Oliver on the move. Oh. 30 seconds left in the power play. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second period. Wolf out. Oliver still out. Johnny Dalton still out. Virta going in. Getting Hoon and Wolf out for defense. Chris Dalton, Oliver, and Piper out on offense with 10 seconds left in the power play. And we're even. Oh. Hoppenjans in for Oliver. So it's Hoppenjans, Piper, Chris Dalton in for the offense. Hoon and Wolf out for defense. Hoppenjans up to Piper. Dalton putting it in the zone. Whew. Let's see. Rob out for Wolf. Milo Hills out. Hoppenjans. Milo Hills, Chris Dalton. Robin Hoon. Let's see. Dalton's going in. Quinones is coming out. That's a nice. Full reset. All right. So Ollie Hills and Rob are going to be out for defense. Milo Hills, Ottilie, and Quinones out for the offense. No, I lied. Somebody's coming. Let's see. Oliver. Let's see here. Oliver, Ottilie. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out who's where. Okay. Little confusion. Looks like Ollie Hills and Rob out for defense. Ottilie, Quinones, and Oliver out for offense. Shot Rob. A little wide. 4 minutes 20 left in the second period. Stop. 4 minutes left in the second period. Looks like Chandler and Virta out for defense. Burke, Rideout, and Milo Hills out for offense. That's Burke, Milo Hills, and Rideout out for offense. Chandler and Virta out for defense. 4 minutes left in the second period. 2-1 Evansville. That wide. Shot right out. And that is goal by, I think, Milo from Rideout. It looks like Milo from Rideout. And Oliver was in the mix there, too. So that's 3-1 Evansville. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the second period. It was Milo, and I'm not sure if it was from Rideout, then Oliver, or Oliver, then Rideout, but there was a whole bunch of them over there. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left. Looks like Hoon and Wolf out for the defense. Piper, Johnny Dalton, and Oliver out for the offense. Out to Wolf, back in to Oliver. Shot Piper and blocked. I don't think anybody can feel their limbs right now. It's like, okay, we got Rob and Ollie Hills out for defense. We got Ottilie, Chris, Dalton, and Willis out for offense. That's Ottilie, Willis, Dalton out for offense. Hills and Rob out for defense. You go, Willis. Under a minute left in the second period. Under a minute. And then I get to go inside to the warming house and try to thaw out for a second. 45 seconds left in the second period. We got some new legs coming out. We got Virta Chandler out for defense. Oliver, Burke, and Rideout out for offense to wrap up the second period. That's Oliver, Rideout, and Burke out for offense. Chandler and Virta out for defense. 45 seconds left. Oliver on the move. Got Oliver. Blocked. Shot Oliver. Blocked. Shot Chandler and deflected into the net. Chandler got an assist, and I believe it came, I'm not sure. I think it came off Oliver for the goal. It might have been Oliver Burt from Chandler. I'm not 100% sure how that all goes out. It is, the third period is over. We are ending the third period 4-1 Evansville. And, goodness gracious. 4-1 Evansville. All right, everybody. It looks like we're coming back out to the ice. I'm working on getting my glove in, so sorry if you get a little seasick while I'm trying to get this situated. Oh. We are going to be starting our third period with 4-1 Evansville. Again, we're at Bulldog Park in Crown Point, Indiana, right outside of Chicago. It is a glorious wind chill of negative 15 today. The things we do for our children. So I bought boiling hot chocolate. It is now lukewarm, and I've only been out here for like a whole 10 seconds. This is awesome. There's Mr. John, who has won the costume contest of the day. We thought it was going to be Coach Moon with his socks pulled up to his knees, but Mr. John has taken the cake. Looks like the boys are trying to get themselves hyped up. And there's Burke saying hi to mom at home. So it looks like we're going to start off our third period with Hoon and Wolf out for defense, Burke, Oliver, and we're going to need one more, guys. Can you count? Oh, you can keep it. You're good. No, I'm good. Thank you. We need one more, folks. There we go. Now they can count. All right. So, Rideout, Oliver and Burke for the offense, and we are underway. Scott Wolf. Oh, so close. A little bit of a late whistle, but we got it. All right. Changing some legs. Hoppenjans, Rob, Piper, Johnny Dalton, and Ollie Hills. So it's Ollie Hills and Rob out for defense. Hoppenjans, Piper, and Johnny Dalton out for offense. Up to Piper. Shot Piper. Again, for you, if you're just chiming in at home, we are in the third period. 4-1 Evansville. We've got Ollie Hills and Rob out for defense. Hoppenjans, Piper, and Johnny Dalton out for offense. There you go, Ollie. Battle it out, baby. Ollie Hills out. Berta in. Rob out. Chandler in. It's like Johnny Dalton's heading out and Ottilie's coming in. So Chandler Virta for defense. Ottilie, Milo Hills, and Chris Dalton out for offense. That's Ottilie, Chris Dalton, and Milo Hills out for offense. Virta and Chandler out for defense. 12 minutes left in the third period. 4-1 Evansville. Whew. I don't know if it was any better going inside to come outside again or not. Oh, good stick, Chandler. Go, Milo. Go, Milo. Shot, Milo blocked. Wolf Hoon out for the defense. Oliver out for offense. Chris and Milo going in. We got Rideout and Burt coming out for offense. So it's Rideout, Burke, and Oliver out for offense. Hoon and Wolf for defense. 10 minutes, 32 seconds left in the third period. 4-1 Evansville. That's 10:32 left in the third period. 4-1 Evansville. We're going to hold with Burke, Oliver, and Rideout out for the offense. Hoon and Wolf for the defense. Sorry, it's a screen shaky. I'm shivering. Oh. Looks like we have an equipment malfunction out there. They're having to fix it. All right. Looks like we're back up and moving. Rideout shot, little wide. And that's an ice. 9 minutes, 54 seconds left in the third period. We've got Rob and Ollie Hills out for defense. Looks like Johnny Dalton, Willis, and Hoppenjans out for offense. That's Johnny Dalton, Willis, and Hoppenjans out on offense. Rob and Ollie Hills out for defense. Here you go, Willis. Cohen Hoppenjans with a goal. That's 5-1 Evansville. 9 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third period. That shot goal was by Cohen Hoppenjans. What a pretty one. I'm not sure who the assist was on that, but Cohen's the one that got the goal. Looks like we're going to get some fresh legs out. And we've got Milo Hills, Ottilie, and Piper out for offense. Chandler and Virta out for defense. Virta up to Piper. Milo Hills picked that one off. Shot Milo Hills and blocked. We got Rideout out. Shot Chandler and blocked. 7 minutes, 39 seconds. They're going to change some legs. Let's see. Rideout. Oliver and Burke out for offense. Hoon and Wolf out for defense. That's Hoon and Wolf for defense. Rideout, Burke, and Oliver out for offense. Evansville 5, Lake Central 1. Oh, ice. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third period. We're sticking with Hoon and Wolf for defense, Burke, Oliver, and Rideout for offense. Wolf up to Rideout, Rideout back up to Quinones. Like Quinones, Rideout, Johnny Dalton out for offense, Hoon out for defense, and Rob out for defense. 6 minutes left in play in the third period. 5-1 Evansville. That's a nice. Probably going to trade some leggies out. Looks like Rob and Ollie Hills are out for the defense. Johnny Dalton, Chris Dalton, and Quinones out for offense. That's the Dalton boys. And Quinones for offense. Ollie Hills and Rob for defense. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in the third period. We're going to change some legs out. Looks like, let's see, Hoppenjans, Piper, Milo Hills out for the offense. Chandler and Virta out for the defense. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in the third. Evansville 5, Lake Central Blue 1. That's Chandler and Virta out for defense. Hoppenjans, Milo Hills, and Piper out for offense. Go Milo. Hoppenjans. Shot blocked. Nope. Oh, we got a little scuffle in front of the net. I don't know if they're going to send any friends to the box or not. Doesn't look like it. Just some firm words to straighten the boys out. Cohen and Wolf out for defense. Rideout, Oliver, and Burke out for offense. Rideout, Oliver, and Burke for offense. Hoon and Wolf for defense. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period. Shot blocked. Shot right out, little high. No ice being called. Mm. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in the third period. 5-1 Evansville. Looks like Rob and Ollie Hills are out for offense. Dalton, Willis, and Ottilie are out for offense. Dalton, Willis, Ottilie, offense. Ollie Hills and Rob out for defense. Two minutes, 44 seconds. Willis, Ottilie, Johnny Dalton for offense. Rob and Ollie Hills for defense. No ice. 2:10 left in the third period. Willis in, Quinones out. Johnny Dalton going in the zone with Quinones. Oh, Chandler and Hoon out for defense. Looks like we're going to have a penalty, maybe. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like they're calling anything. Nope, they're calling something. Yes, no, no, yes, don't know. We had a Lake Central player go down. Doesn't look like they're getting any calls. Chandler Hoon out on defense. Chris Dalton, Hoppenjans, and Quinones out for offense. It's minute 30 left in the third period. 5-1 Evansville. Hoppenjans on the move. Shot wide. Good pick, Chris. Under a minute left. Oh, post. $27 seconds. 18 seconds. Let's see. Dalton, Hoppenjans, and Burke are out, along with Hoon and Chandler. Chandler shot out right into the defensive player's legs. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's game. That's game.